the time has come, the walrus said.
So now we have Metropolis Zone. Once again, love the music. Love the music here, and I love the design of the stage. The brown and green with some bits of silver. It's not bad. But this zone is incredibly challenging, specifically because of the enemies. These guys who attack from the side, and more specifically, these enemies called Slizers. They're these, like, crane hermit guys who will throw their spike attacks at you. Those stars are pretty difficult, too. They are always in the walls, and you gotta if those Slizers are the main issue, they will just throw their spiky arms at you no matter what, and they... got me anyway. I saw him ahead of time too, and I'm like, okay, there's the enemy. I gotta jump over him and land on him, but still got me. The enemies make this a very difficult zone, but what makes this a very, well, notorious zone and very much hated zone is the fact that this is the one zone in the game, it's the exception. It has 3 acts. And there we have the end of the first act. 2 more to go. And of course the Slizer. You just want to speed through, but they're just there to say nope. And they literally stop you in your tracks. I don't even know what I was supposed to do there. I think they give you this ring box because they know you're gonna get hit. Ah, you had to just exist, didn't you, eh, Slizer? There we go. That's Act 2 done with. Still got a third one to go. You can tell as soon as you beat Act 2 and there's no boss, like, oh no. Oh no. And how do they start it off? Immediately with a Slizer. I've played this game, so I know that's there, but if you haven't, you just immediately are like, oh, alright, start of the level, spin dash. Nope. It's kind of odd how there's bits of lava within several of these acts, and in fact, maybe all 3 of them. Like, this is a very factorial kind of place. You know, there's machinery everywhere, there's these robotic enemies. Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Internet? I need a shooting stars meme. Pronto. I know it's kind of old, but we can make an exception with that. I think we're coming up on the boss. Yeah, we just gotta take this platform over here, and now we're onto the boss. And the boss is kind of odd. Like, I'm stuttering, but I've never understood the strategy behind this guy. He's got these balloons floating around him, and you're supposed to hit him when the balloons aren't going to hit you, because those little orbs will hurt you if you get touched by them, as you can see. But most of the time, I just use the invincibility frames, and then just hit him. I guess you could say that could be done for a lot of the bosses in the game, but I feel like this one, there's just no normal strategy to it. I mean, once you erase enough of the orbs, eventually, you can strategically avoid the rest of them. But at the start of the fight, it's just like he's got a shield, you just gotta break through. Oh, and now he's, like, shooting a laser, oddly enough. Oh, thanks for grabbing the ringtails. I guess that's why that green gem is there on the front of his mechanism. Oh, and with that, we're finally done with Metropolis Zone.